prime my eyelids, and I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer in Medium Beige. Next, I'm picking up Mango Tango by Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and I'm picking it up with my Morphe brush, and I'm going to point it out to you. Where am I going to place the shade? And as you can see, it's above my crease line right over there, and that is where I'm going to place my transition shade. So I will be talking more in depth about the brushes that I'm using in my upcoming video. This video will be linked towards that video that I'm gonna post maybe next week, maybe in the midweek or something like that. So don't you worry, I'm going to keep that video really informative so that it can really help you guys. And yeah, I'm carrying a mirror so that I can look at the mirror and blend at the same time. So I popped on my Scotch tape, and then I'm going to go in with this brown shade by Morphe, and it's the 35O palette, and I'm picking it up using my Sephora brush, and I'm going to place it at the center of my eyelids. And then I'm going with Morphe 433 brush, and I'm picking up Makeup Geek Courrupt, and I'm just going to do the outer part of my eye, and I'm trying to do like a cat eye shape, so it's really gonna look really very flattering. So then I went on back with my Morphe brush that I use for my shade Mango Tango, and I'm just trying to blend everything out really well so I don't have any harsh lines. And then I'm going to spritz my brush with MAC Fix Plus, and I'm picking up that iridescent color and just placing it at the inner part of my eyelid. And I'm going to bring that color all the way to the center of my eyelids, and then I'm going to blend it out really well. And then I'm picking Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in Distortion. I really love this glitter because it's very iridescent, and it's really beautiful on different eyeshadows. So if you want to check it out, you can get it at Sephora. Okay, now eyeliner time. So I'm using Inglot gel liner in 77, and it's the blackest eyeliner, and I'm just using any angled brush, and I am just doing a wing liner, a basic wing liner, as you can see. So I'm gonna pop on my eyelashes off camera quickly, and then I am going in with my mascara, and I'm using Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. You should play with lashes. Those of you who don't like wearing lashes, maybe you can try to wear them like for special occasions. You're gonna look really different, and it's just going to open up your eyes really very beautifully, and it might give you that very sexy kind of beautiful sexy eyes, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to take my orange corrector from LA Girl, and I'm just correcting all my dark spots and my underneath my eye area. So I know what you guys are thinking, what am I doing with the men product here? Well, I'm going to let Nikki Tutorials explain. She's a YouTuber, so the next voice that you're gonna hear, it will be hers. So hold on.
This contains glycerin as its second most used ingredient, and glycerin makes products stick to it. So when you use this as a base, the makeup will really stick onto it, making it last all day long. I've been a fan of this for forever now, and I've gotten so many people to use this, and trust me, this works. And the goal is that you only take a little bit and start buffing it into the skin, and you want to keep buffing until it starts feeling tacky. So you'll feel it being really liquidy when you first apply it, but then once you start smoothing it in for like a minute, it becomes tacky. That's what you want.
So you heard the queen talk, and I am telling you, I'm hooked on this. I have very combination skin, and this primer just works like crazy on my skin. If you really want it, you can get it at Guardians or Watsons for $9, and just go and try and explore with it. I mean, it's just makeup, you know, just explore with it and you might be hooked on it as well. So I'm using Morphe M439 to buff my foundation, and I'm telling you, this has replaced my beauty blender. It buffs my foundation like crazy, and it gives me that beautiful airbrush effect, and it doesn't steal away a lot of product like how the beauty blender does, because beauty blender is a sponge. It's obviously going to soak up a lot more product, and this just didn't soak up my product. I really love this brush so much, and I will put the link down below on where I bought this brush, and I will talk about it more on my upcoming video, so don't worry about that. I am definitely going to make this as much more informative, and it's definitely going to be a gain for you, so don't you worry. So I use a beauty blender to actually blend out my concealer, because I find that this is the best way to achieve a flawless face, as sometimes you can go overboard with concealer, and you know, a beauty blender is just going to take some of the product away, so it's perfect for concealing. And the next thing that I'm going to use the beauty blender for is actually to set my concealer in place using a setting powder, and I find that this way it just prevents me from creasing, as you know, I really crease bad underneath my eye area because I have wrinkles over that area. So by this way I just crease lesser, and I just find that it just lasts my makeup longer. Next, I'm taking this big fluffy brush from Morphe, and I'm actually going to brush away my setting powder with my Sephora mattifying powder. And I know I'm talking over there, actually this was a chit chat video, but I had problems with my recorder, so that is why I'm doing a voiceover. So I am going for a cat eye inspired look, so I'm actually picking up a black eyeshadow by Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and it's called Courrupt, and I am picking it up with my angled brush, and I'm just doing an effect over here. You can really take your time and do it. If you can't get it right, don't worry, it's just makeup. You can wipe it away, or you can practice it every day and you can achieve this look. Please remember that anything is achievable with a little bit of practice, so just practice and practice, and you will be definitely be there. So I'm smoking out my lower lashes using Courrupt as well. I'm going to do my inner corners, and I'm taking this beautiful peachy kind of shade. It's a shimmery shade for my inner corners, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush to do my inner corners. Then I'm going to do my lower lashes with L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. I am done with my eyes. I am now going to move on with my face. So I am bronzing at the same time contouring my face with Fance Deep by Sephora, and I'm picking it up with this angled brush by Makeup Forever, and I'm taking Champagne Pop and I'm taking it with my pointed blender brush by Morphe. And I know I had a moment there. I'm telling you, this brush is so good for highlighting, especially when you love a good highlight. This brush does it for you. I mean, this is the best brush for highlighting. I mean, look at that glow. Look. I'm finding for the light. Yes. Next, I am going to take this blush from the Balm Cosmetics, and it's called Crisp. So for my lips, I'm using Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Beeper. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my tutorial, and please do subscribe to my channel to see more looks. And this is the start of the year. I really hope and wish that you achieve whatever that you want to achieve this year, and make sure you work hard for it. And I'll see you guys soon on my next tutorial. Bye.